The Texas Education Agency is taking over the state's largest school district. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Daniel Marin.
And I'm Jennifer Sanders. We're talking about the Houston Independent School District. The TEA says it is required to intervene after years of failing academic performance at 14 campuses, specifically naming Wheatley High School.
The TEA first announced plans to take over Houston ISD in 2019, but the district sued and an injunction stopped the plan. Earlier this month, though, the Texas Supreme Court cleared the way for the takeover to move forward, and now the state will appoint a new superintendent and a board of managers in place of the elected school board. But the district has made improvements since 2019, leading some to ask, why change course now?
Well, KXAN's Monica Madden has the reaction and what's next.
It really breaks my heart.
Frustration amongst Houston lawmakers Wednesday.
We're disappointed. Very disappointed.
After learning the state will appoint a new board of managers to oversee Houston ISD, despite the district's overall B performance rating.
There's no real accountability to the parents, the students, and other stakeholders.
In a letter to the district, TEA Commissioner Mike Morath says HISD has failed to address campuses with chronic underperformance, as well as support students with disabilities.
Wheatley is a C, is no longer failing. You're talking about the largest school district, almost 200,000 students.
I asked Commissioner Morath about that.
Why intervene now?
There's a campus in Houston today whose last acceptable rating was in 2011. And that's in 2 entire generations of kids have gone through that campus, not learning how to read, write, or do math and do it well. And ultimately, that's why we're forced to intervene.
The law requires a 2-year minimum takeover, and Morath says he cannot provide a definitive timeline until 3 things are proven.
We don't want to see any more multi-year D or F campuses. Special education needs to be provided to students in a way that they are legally entitled to. And then the third thing is about the governing body itself. You want to see the procedures of the board and the way the board conducts business needs to be consistent with what a governing body that is entirely focused on students.
What's your message to Houston School District parents?
Our entire purpose for doing this is to improve the structure of supports that are provided to students in Houston.
Monica Madden, KXAN News.
And people who apply to be on the new board of managers must be eligible voters living in the bounds of Houston ISD. Commissioner Morath says he will appoint them and a new superintendent no later than June 1st, so those campuses won't notice immediate changes this school year.
And a 2021 Texas law is what's giving the TEA the power to take over a district if just one of its schools receives consecutive years of failing grades. Now, under that standard, Austin ISD and many other school districts could be taken over as well. But it's only fair to point out that 6 Austin ISD campuses that were previously failing received a passing grade the last time the TEA issued grades back in September. And you may also be wondering why nearly every school district in Texas has the term independent in it. Well, it's actually used to distinguish and separate them from other local governments like cities or counties. And when you hear consolidated independent, well, that's just a way of saying that 2 or more school districts merged into one.